also. Not seeing many problems for Fate.
Oh!
Never mind.
What did we just
mind.
miss?
Oh my gosh. Xantares, what a three-piece.
Was that 3 bullets?
I don't know. Man, they threw the far smoke just because they needed to. They're like, oh, if we get to that, then we're good. And Xantares is there spotting front of Unbreakable.
Listen, dude, I said that, you know, they all have to kind of show us a better version of themselves.
Well,
we didn't really have to say Xantares much at all
it's
on
still
map
possible.
1. Elige and Frozen trying to join forces.
2v5.
Oh my god.
2v5.
Xantares did what felt just die. Oh! Okay.
He just tracked. Elige stopped his jump, hit the ground, and Woxic tracked it down. I need to see that again.
Man.
Whoa.
It's not feeling real at the moment.
Whoa.
That one didn't connect. Kerrigan over towards ramp, trying to be traded out by Frozen. CT's peel away. 2 players get back. We saw them win the pistol on Anubis, and then an 11-round streak from Eternal Fire.
They're the most eco team at this event.
Dude. This one could still be pulled off. If you can win that 2v5 in the pistol, you can win this 2v5 right here. Brokey closes the door, looks to go join up with Rain. Trying to play open ramp. 2 to the right side. Brokey's gonna have to do everything. Too much of an ask. From a pistol round loss that seemed unlosable to a forced by victory from Eternal Fire, this CT side responds instantly. And all kicking off with a Woxic Scout wallbang headshot. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Out with some squeaky control, but vision for Wicadia. And over towards the ramp, Jota insta-dink on Brokey. That makes his job difficult to continue on with that majority of the utility on his belt. And the bomb. No over-panicking scramble from Eternal Fire in the face of what is this ramp commitment down into the B site. A post-plant could look good for Eternal Fire. They're not even gonna let that happen. Wicadia slides out from single door. I thought maybe they'd set up for the retake, but they just get disruptive instead. Frozen connecting with 1. As Elige gets the kill, it's Elige to have to go for the bomb plant as well. Still surrounded, still desperate. That's the case. Oh, they'll find him in the flames. Frozen down to 17 HP.
And another plan to go outside.
Nothing has happened for free outside yet. Nice shot out of Elige. That's gonna
Vitality? B2, G2, and Vitality, yeah. He said that before either of those games, I believe. So you know he was talking business.
Not immediately losing a player outside is actually a solid start for FaZe Clan. Kerrigan top silo, 2 players down beneath him, and Brokey sending utility out from spawn. So we'll see what the plan is, whether Elige is trying to be fighting for the secret stairs. And obviously that path to garage also open. Xantares waits out in main. Perfectly positioned to counter Rain's attack, but as he runs through the site, he loses 40 health. Frozen hears that damage being done. Him versus Wicadia goes the way of Eternal Fire. 5v3 comfortably established. The only thing that FaZe have going for them is this Elige Heaven Rapid. Even that is being watched.
They have so many resources to watch this. Woxic and
missed.
Whoa.
Big
Pulls
crouch underneath. Elige to try to crack open the site. Okay, little weird on the ladder, and Jota's gonna win that duel. Sends a bullet up over the lip of the edge, and Brokey makes a sprint towards ramp, which is already being passively held. Jota keeping eyes near it, but not quite on it, which means the bomb is allowed to go downstairs, and Kerrigan catching a kill on Xantares is big. Into the game. Lighter util, but Woxic's op still in this. He takes an aggressive angle on Squeaky Door. A lot of bodies up in that lobby for FaZe. Now he's just gonna cement himself right here. 4th person added to the approach. Great flashbang, reveals the positioning of the op, and that's more information for Kerrigan to calculate with.
Molly is not spreading towards him. And they're maintaining vision, man. And you can see FaZe really want to think about upstairs in a second. But actually, Eternal Fire, not seeing anybody. Will rotate Woxic downstairs.
Ooh, that wallbang on the mark, but only 18 damage.
I feel like they're trying to weaken ramp right now.
That'll be Jota's responsibility, and he is locked in with Xantares boosted.
Well, they walk back.
Frees up Jota to move if needed. If this A defense feels like it needs an additional layer, then it would be the Heaven rotate. But
yeah,
with Wicadia still outside of main, this is going to be on Madger. A lot of pressure here for a solo MP9. First player out for free. Bomb drop, doubles over to Squeaky. Madger somehow getting a second, and that opens it up for the Heaven walkout. Frozen looking for contact, doesn't know, but Jota gets the player behind him. We go 2v1, and Frozen looking for the clutch. Spots Woxic up the ladder, reloads. Now the plan is get Kerrigan's scout to do something. Or maybe this three-player pop out from Hut. That rifle goes flying, unfortunately, so nobody able to reclaim it. And Kerrigan will bring one down outside, but that's majority alive to pick up M4's.
What was that? No, I said cement. Don't play with me, boy.
Okay.
Concrete.
Gonna try and slide a leash through. Yeah.
Oh, they tried again.
Dude.
They knew he was there too.
Right, same position Xantares has already picked up kills from. Oh, Woxic taking damage. That nade, will it find him? Nah, easy. Throw your artillery, so be it. Woxic just draws the line outside. 2 kills to the Opper. The fact that they know he's there, the barrel gives Elige all the info. I mean just confirming what he already knew.
Rain killed him, or he got killed by Rain doing that play before, and then they just were like, okay, well, the tactic is everything. They know he's there, they blow it open, but Elige just can't get deep enough.
Frozen gets blown away by Jota. Sneaky little MP9 corner positioning.
This can't be no kills here for FaZe on this round.
And Eternal Fire have met their quota already.
Nice.
5 rounds versus FaZe in the last 2 head-to-heads. They've shown they can take down tactical teams. They've shown they can take down teams that feature star performers. But with Tech9s and a good amount of flashbangs, A-Site's under question here in the 9th. Jota out from Heaven. Always good to save the day. Bomb hits the ground. Brokey swings out from Hut. He's got these 2 players pinned where he wants them, but he just doesn't have the weapons really. And so Xantares comes out with the headshot to close it. 7-2. FaZe stay constant on this outer play. Back to Xantares. That is his 5th successful opening kill. 5-0 in opening kills is Xantares at the moment. Main is shut, whether FaZe want to accept it or not. B, though, has been open, but Wicadia, jumps the gun on the spray down. And so they're going to reclaim a frag back. FaZe Clan can indeed hit B with smoke out from the single door. Woxic's going to pop it, but he doesn't expose anybody just yet. And we get a second player, Xantares, down in through that vents, and he's ahead of the secret player at the moment. He is going to split the 2 waves of FaZe. And so by striking down Brokey, the site's been cleared, but the flank's right behind him. It's going to have to be Rain's first kill, and it is. All the while, best off-season roster moves is in the air, and this has to be a contender. Eternal Fire, beastly. And sitting pretty, 8-2. Already taking over lobby control versus the armored Tech9s of round 11. FaZe Clan keeping enough money for a real buy in the final round of the half, but there is no respect offered by Eternal Fire. This pace, this tempo, the consistency in their sight holds. FaZe Clan can't buy an opening. Kerrigan will slip out from Hut. I say that, but now all of a sudden he does find one.
He didn't see him top Hut?
No, he never saw Jota.
He will eventually.
Kerrigan's just chilling in the back of the A site.
Whoa.
There he is. That's a weird shot, though.
Oh! Thank you for saying that.
Okay,
because it was hard to see it. Yeah, it's still.
That's a weird shot, man.
It was.
You're at a lower angle. He's kind of looking away from you.
I was looking at that. I was like, you can barely see him over this hunch.
Yeah,
his head.
You can't differentiate the head from the shoulders, and it's a Tech9.
We're also being nice, but also keeping it real here. That was a little awkward, but
good dink on Madger at least, but then Jota and Xantares right there. You know, the tethering from the Eternal Fire squad is so good. It feels like every kill or death has trade potential, and more often than not, that trade materializes. Xantares. Woxic sending bullets over. That'll get Elige to disengage. Rain down to secret stairs, or no. No, he's trying to path through garage, and he's trying to chase down that one confirmed Opper.
Oh, they get away from him. That's so annoying for Rain, because now Woxic will just come back and watch outside, but Rain did see the side of him, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And Woxic didn't seem to notice.
No, definitely not. So if Woxic's not careful and gets caught out here outside of the doorway.
God, it's a matter of timing.
But Rain's also hoping that Xantares would back up. With a little bit of A pressure, I doubt Xantares comes around to outer. Missed Molotov on that A play.
Problem is, FaZe are going to have to do something eventually. Woxic in such a good perch. You can go back, check outside once in a while, but
none of this utility is actually disrupting the A site defenders.
it's got to come down to Rain.
Top hut peek's good for Wicadia. Locks that one in as the smoke goes down squeaky. It is just another dose of desperation, but
Here it
Rain
comes.
with maybe a path to excavate back site. He's gonna fire towards hut soon, but if he doesn't clear back site, now he's got the double potential. Yes, Rain, yes, triple kill. That's the saving grace. FaZe clan, because historically they've pulled off comebacks as they have. If it was anybody else, I know I've already started the conversation about Eternal Fire taking that victory lap. 5 players up into the ramp, they'll go. Frozen finishing off what Brokey started. 2 clean headshots added to that.
This is why Frozen.
FaZe clan, they'll boost one up into the ramp room. That frees up Frozen to support elsewhere as needed. Nice grenade. Half of Jota gets blown away. You know, unfortunately, that first half of play was a very, very empty half. If you are Rain, I think that is going to have to change as he takes over to the CT half. And I think an ace for the road is kind of exactly what he needed. Get everything back online. Wavy utility down into the A site. Kerrigan peppered by it, but it's really this hot emphasis to take over site.
Back.
Frozen just gets blasted away. Kerrigan's SMG trying to reclaim some control, and it's good spam damage out from main. Flank activates around lobby. Woxic's actually drawn forward. Does he miss this timing
He
on
heard
Brokey?
No?
Nah, Brokey still back.
No, I think Brokey stepped out and walked back. So maybe Brokey has a chance now to get this kill.
Woxic finds the contact. Brokey still able to test hut regardless. Xantares is going to get one from backside. Rain finds his headshot. Down to 2v2 with low health.
It's rare.
Very welcome sight. Saw it from the pistol. Rain right back at it. Full buyout for each. Couple MAC-10s could indicate their intention when it comes to the pace, but met by fire out of the spawn. So they're just going to let FaZe get through some of those utilities first. It is Kerrigan back sight, Elige over by Squeaky. Support from main inbound, and they just try to run through a molly that doesn't look good. Kerrigan triple kill.
So the CT structure is the same.
It's like the one CT side that looks the most like the ROPS version of FaZe, but from acing at the end of the first half to trying to take this kill versus Xantares, it's Rain out of this one with nothing. Instant trade frag back from Kerrigan. We could talk about the recovery of Rain. I mean, Kerrigan's also on that journey. Not with an ace yet, but look at this. Madger has slipped the net out hot, finding a vacant upper bomb site.
Oh man, they just got to go back lobby, yeah. Like they have a winning spot now. I mean, it's like, how are there 4 CTs? Not a single person upstairs.
Elige's gonna come back from main. He's gonna get eyes into lobby.
A fast step. Madger's surely gonna take this.
Madger's still just sitting back sight. Kerrigan starts to flank back around. Madger gets the duel, but Elige just straight up wins it. And all of that hinged on hanging on to the A site by the time the last 2 players get here. Mind you, it's still not incredibly well defended. One top hut and the op on main, but Brokey's not missing now. Brokey's not missing, and neither are FaZe. 6 straight.
But ramp is almost fully undefended. Brokey, and again, Brokey spends a lot of time at ramp because Rain rifles outside solo. This is a true strength of FaZe.
Easy pickup. We saw what Brokey could do as he ended that last round with 2 clean consecutive shots. But in the face of the smoke, he'll peel away.
And they have the lower rotation, 1. They could take over top site with Brokey getting into heaven and still have 2 rotations lower, so everything's perfect here for FaZe. Total control side. The lack of grenades will get exposed here for Eternal Fire. They're going to have to swing for fights.
It's going to take something fantastic from one of the 4 players left on EF.
They'll probably molly control side, but looks like they're readying the swing.
Frozen confirming it here. It's coming. MAC-10 with the frag. Elige actually burned out. but the spray betrays him, only getting one. Is the bomb plant gonna come down, or does Kerrigan stop it? Ooh, not fast enough, but close. AK picked up by Xantares. That's a deadly threat. If only he had a little more health to work with. Because if not for him, it's Madger who actually leans out and grabs another gun. Bomb planted out there in front of them. Incendiary thrown to the diffuser.
Oh, looks good.
Oh, it doesn't spread fast enough.
It's not.
Kerrigan just gonna stick that through.
Wow, that's so unfortunate. Look at that tiny little CT.
In the back of their minds, they thought they had the map win.
It's officially gonna have to be a comeback now for Eternal Fire after dominating for a map and a half.
Nobody home. That's where Kerrigan has been playing, but this time he's over towards a ramp. Elige gets pelted by the smoke canister and walks
awkward.
it. Uh-oh, your A defense doesn't look as good because you don't have Kerrigan back sight. Oh, this time we've got Eternal Fire breaking through. Losing the lead lights a fire underneath them, and it is everybody collecting kills.
Ooh.
No Kerrigan back sight, an emphasis on Hut from Eternal Fire in a gun round where they just kind of run it out blind. And unfortunately for Elige, he had to go above and beyond. Instead, he gets nothing, and Eternal Fire have found the answer. Outer emphasis this time along with the wall of smoke. Xantares, oh, he finds Rain already. The tempo over the main climb, and with that wall of smokes, there is a cross possible. Xantares tries to keep the pressure up inside of A. Wikidia looking for the vent. Oh, God. He just walks into the middle of the road.
Oh, he was tying his shoes.
Kerrigan given a gift of an equalizing kill, and then you take into consideration the damage that was also done on both the cross and the main player, and you've got Elige downstairs on B, kind of working on his own, calling for an assistance over from the ramp, and that assistance is now in position. That is the op of Brokey nearby. Elige is given time to climb up into the rafters, but Frozen walks into A unsuspectingly. It's a good cross hold from Kerrigan, his second of the round. And as he flashes out, Madger is still stuck in there. Good support utility from backside, but Madger never crossed.
And they don't have a smoke for Mini, so
Still
it's going to be a dangerous cross at that.
When it eventually, inevitably comes.
Two coming out of the vent?
Jota gonna try to join him, but Kerrigan's still so nervous about the secret stairs. Look at Jota just take that chance. Tries to throw fire back. Kerrigan burned in. Now the Heaven Peak comes out with back turns to him. Nothing gained. It's Brokey again. Up close. The bomb plants are denied. 25 on the clock and a flash in front of him. What are you gonna do here, Brokey? What do you want from this?
It's a hard op to approach. Look where the bomb drops.
Brokey just holding and flick to the Madger back. A single shot. All he needs, and Brokey's gonna post it.
And he has no choice but to re-peek. The man who yelled after he survived the 1v1 eco round that started this comeback for FaZe. And now here they are in the lead once again. And Eternal Fire blow their best chance. 3v1.
That bomb dropping in front of him. Ooh, all he needed. Brokey won't give you an inch for free. Impact felt as we get 3 players crossing behind that wall of smokes. It is Kerrigan at bat soon enough. Kerrigan versus Xantares, whose potential has been unlocked for the second map of the series. And he gets away from the fight with Kerrigan. Both players unscathed with that exchange of bullets. Frozen up into heaven. Eternal Fire just crawling this one.
Oh, it's dangerous if Elige gets caught jumping up.
This angle's not bad, but yeah, if he tries to go one higher, would be exposed. He wants him to come at him. Jota.
Wait, is there anyone in heaven?
A path. Surely, yeah, should be Frozen, but there's a player on the ladder and one outside the door. Elige is dead. Madger's got the entry. Frozen trying to hang on to this side of it. It's got support from down beneath him. Brokey, Rain all this time has sat up in the rafters. Element of surprise for 3 frags. Madger clear. FaZe Clan are going to come in with the force by now. Eternal Fire, we thought they had already lost their best chance. This one could be glory. to secure that coveted 12th. Never a dull moment.
Our kids are not going to believe the battles that were fought to get into the SPO deck here in the last week. Some of these matches are turning into classics. Eternal Fire on the brink of setting up a moment for Turkey.
It's only the second month of 2025. And I can't get enough. Frag in front of him. Tough position here for Kerrigan. He's got another smoke down. Low HP Frozen. He's not going to get a long time on that spray unless the distraction comes out from hell simultaneous. Brokey will peel. Started well. His 4K in the pistol on ramp to be tested by 2 Tech 9s and rifles around it. And he will not be able to hold it entirely, but Elige is here to pick up that slack. Wide swing out from single door, and Elige, he's gonna just fall with that one.
He committed very wide right there. Now it's 3v3.
Definitely wanted more than that. We hear the rumblings of the rotation down through the vents, but both teams slow on this approach.
There's no big flank rotations coming in. Do they have the utility to get this plant down is the question. If they don't do it now, when will they be able to?
Smoke soon to fade, so you're gonna have to plant using the cover of the site. Madger looks like this is gonna be uncontested. It is all in from this side. No ramp in the retake element. FaZe Clan, your chance to close this map is closing in around you. 2v3 from Brokey and Rain. But with what Brokey's offered us so far, you still gotta believe, but this angle from Woxic, disgusting, tries to take them out at the knees. No entry allowed, and overtime seems likely, but Brokey will fight as he always...
Oh, and Elige with a clean find. Xantares holding high. Oh, and he finds out, but they know now it's a double ramp setup. This means Brokey has no choice but to respond. Eternal Fire have done a good job of, doing these snap calls into upper. It's always a threat. The smoke goes down outside as well. This is also key. Ooh. They are really cooking up something different right now. Eternal Fire faking some pressure upstairs. They've got the full commit from Brokey on floor. 2 rotations go downstairs, and Eternal Fire have not moved from the lobby. This might be a genius move for them, but Brokey has been their biggest threat in the last 10 rounds.
He is right where he needs to be, straight in the pocket, holding close on Hut. Hits the player, wallbang in the back. A sign of things to come, perhaps, but maybe not. We've got Rain and Elite.
And they move with conviction.
Feels like Frozen, getting all that real estate 1 round to go, has kind of just bolstered his confidence to come at it again. Joda on the ladder just peeled off. There's a second player in that hut in Brokey, but again, do you want to tether with Frozen? What do? We saw that 4v5 Eternal Fire had to face last round. Now it's theirs to play, this advantage in their hands. But for how long?
A couple of Elige's opening moves going sour.
That Garage player is going to hear all this. Kerrigan's going to have to go above and beyond or get the hell out of here. He changes into the other corner. Xantares on the approach. Oh, he lets his guard down. Oh. Double kill from Kerrigan. On the ramp, easy first shot to topple Woxic. Now you are pinned in, nowhere to run, only to fight. And he's not going to be able to capitalize on the double.
That's how you approach that fight. You molly it, and then you take a headshot angle over top of something and just wait. That's impossible for Brokey to answer back.
And with no Brokey, you could be discussing no clutch. Eternal Fire making the most of the ramp control, looking to poise themselves for this B commitment. Elige is worried about Secret.
Oh, but
are there no eyes outside?
FaZe are worried about the round coming back upstairs late. No one's coming down here to help them just yet.
Elige is going to have to spam smoke. It's not far off. Great damage. Great damage. Wow. Takes a bottle to the head, but second map. A lot of utility out on the A floors, causing a bit of panic for Eternal Fire. Causing movement as it is very much Lobby emphasis for FaZe.
One thing FaZe couldn't get over them on their T side was killing Xantares inside of Mini. They really focused a lot on finding new ways to make sure he died, but he would always come up with one kill.
FaZe not being very secretive about this presence behind the wall of smokes. And Woxic obviously opt downstairs, could try to go deal with Secret, but he'll let them come to him if needed. Oh, that nade is huge.
Dude, this position is so good for Eternal Fire. They have
easy pickup.
the opt downstairs. They had a crossfire between Mini and Big.
And Jota's frag grenade has already softened everybody up.
Two
so
rotators for ramp.
It's getting stuffed quickly.
It has to be upstairs now, but like, how are they going to get away with this?
This has tied game written all over it again, but don't count out FaZe ever. Kerrigan trying to duel off versus Heaven with Kadia. Not going to waste the moment. Swings back out, and this is Eternal Fire tapping back into what got them here. Strong defensive round. All 5 players up. Not a single portion of that map. Xantares maybe given a chance, like you said, immovable in regulation.
They're coming for him again.
And every time they tried, he held them back. Rain in a leash. A powered-up Rain, albeit, but still, shadow advantage. Xantares! Triple mowdown!
Xantares!
Completely stuffed on the approach. Everybody dies with nothing. This round nearly as flat as the last, as Xantares takes to 30. Ramp, the only thing that goes. Kerrigan can move forward on 20 health, but that bomb sits at the feet of Eternal Fire, who by all accounts have just secured a match point for the Spodek. Kerrigan and Frozen will try their damnedest because this one's never done. Chance to strike blood early. It will be FaZe to test Secret again, and Woxic off the railing! Drops a leash.
That's the risk that you want to take. Right here, round 30. Woxic believes in the shot.
These are the kinds of moves, the kinds of confidence that is built up over time from an Eternal Fire that has been playing close maps all year long so far.
They use 4 smokes to dissuade him from that opportunity, but he created one anyways. The lower walk, though, is a real threat. We got to watch for that ramp rotation, because right now the T's can accelerate. No one's gone down the vent, and it's too late for the CT side. This is a real chance for FaZe to take this into another overtime. Oh, everything could come down to this kill.
Trade potential's high. Frozen not able to manage both. Bomb plant by Brokey. He's gonna put that fire in the back, so you know they had to have gone back through single, but there's also this kind of push up in front, and Kerrigan, he's not gonna let the retake go just yet. No cover can be offered yet from the offer. Brokey waits and lands it, cause of course. And then with a flash.
Cool. They walked pretty much the entire way.
It happens all too often. Team's not used to winning. With match points, just can't close it. Eternal Fire may be playing ever better than ever, but the test is on for Madger. He's got a helping hand in Wakadia. Gun goes empty. Oh, the spray close!
Oh, he can do it!
Leading from the front with the triple. Looking like Xantares with the quad. The T with elimination. Oh, Woxic slides off the railing. He kind of loses the chance at the first fight that he wanted.
Still safe to get downstairs, at the very least.
Kerrigan slips down the vents.
Yeah, not down the vent.
And Woxic, missed shot, no support at the moment.
The op is going to peek. Which side? Are they going to trust that flash?
Smoke now in front of them. I mean, that smoke in front of them. They turn back. Jota doesn't get one. Xantares trades him. And Woxic just has to keep holding that one side. And it's also bought just enough time for Wakadia to come join them. There are now 2 CTs breathing down their necks. Woxic gets blown out from his roost in the back of that site. And they still don't really know where Kerrigan's got off to. Easy pickup for Frozen. Wakadia, where are you going? And Frozen could just play along this wall. So be it. Kerrigan's going to find his.
Finally.
And it's a great squeeze from FaZe Clan. Just when it looked like they were going to get stuck between an op and 2 rifles, FaZe flood forward.
There's no moment where the communication is more difficult than that for FaZe. They have to decide if they're going to go back and fight the ramp or if they're going to go forward into the op.
Completely smoking off that off, but look at this, close play. Nah, Rain lets his guard down.
Careful, man. Xantares. Ooh.
We haven't really seen him
King
play
of
that
it.
far out of main,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
to be honest, I kind of feel for Rain himself.
Yeah, but that's what you want to do. Round 33, you want to try to bring out new things. Xantares going out of his comfort zone.
Back to ramp, though.
Double ramp setup.
Nice shot out of Elige, but there's Jota still in position, struggling for most of this game. Xantares lines him up, and that's an edge of smokes. Threat of a CT floating around there. We see that util come out from FaZe as well, so trying to create some ambiguity.
The protocols, when they saw diagonal smokes or internal fire, were so nice because Xantares would expand out from mini, go big garage, catch for lurks, then they rotate secret, and they have everything covered. But where they were weak for a second was upstairs. And sometimes Eternal Fire have done a lot, only to come back and hit upper. But last time they did this with Brokey staring inside the hut, he died and they still won the round. It's possible that FaZe are counting on a read here with less information outside, looking towards a tendency. And good teams always balance a bit of both because you can never have full information. Let's see if Eternal Fire turn it back to an upstairs hit.
There goes the last smoke. Brokey just gave that to Elige. He drops it at the minute mark.
They're going for it.
It opens up Elige to get behind Vent.
No Molly. No Molly and
there
Squeaky.
is. Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is.
Madra and Xantares have two.
Oh, no, but inside Squeaky right now to Molly opposite Vent.
Oh, you're right. It's going to come down in the wrong spots. Ah, Brokey again on the same line.
And Elige can just stand here.
Yep, he's fine.
I was wondering if we're going to get a pop-off from whoever wins this game. I think we are now.
Hard-fought battle. That's for damn sure. Brokey doesn't pull the trigger.
Full cross, no one's down. Just Rain, excuse me. Man, they've done this pretty inconspicuously. And Brokey's rotation's not towards ramp now, so he can't support Rain as easily.
I mean, we saw them just commit to that A site.
How's Frozen going to peel away?
Oh, that is as clean as you could.
Have secured themselves, OT3.
Hollywood ain't got anything on this shit. Molotov over towards the secret stairs. Elige burn back. FaZe map point. Now here's the thing. Back in the first overtime, Eternal Fire had their chance. And I tried to highlight that when it comes to FaZe, they don't get closed on. Xantares spinning around.
How they both get in there?
Supported by Jota, double back out of Frozen.
And both chopped down. This is top level Nuke. We've had every look and then every look twice.
So what page of the playbook do you flip to when we hit round 37?
Yeah, but these long rounds, and we know Major, tendencies to go back to what we've seen multiple times. They do dress things up a lot, but they have to be wary of the fact that FaZe have really caught on. First layer exec upstairs, outside cross smokes, back to upstairs. Brokey was staring at them inside of the hut. This time it is to the ramp. This time they will go.
Brokey plays in front of the box.
He's staying committed.
His rotation's burnt, but he'll
That
just
was
still
worse.
trudge through it.
That was absolute.
So offensive success, hard to come by.
That's a really salient point.
Huge round to win early. In a map that may never end. Oh, great. Oh, wow.
Fast cross.
Brother, how did you get downstairs that quick?
Just instant transmission down there.
Quick hit of the teleport.
Oh, maybe this will be a chance for Brokey.
And they're coming at him.
Giving himself some room in case they jump by.
Frozen's still here as well. And Frozen's playing lights out. Him and Brokey, 31 and 32 kills each.
We got some nades getting set up as Xantares patrols all the usual locations, but with the doors closed, window should be unbroken, right? Inside of control.
Should be. Yeah, he's gonna have to pop it, but
Oh,
then
he
he's gonna
does
have
no reins here. He's just dead.
They tried to cover the sound. Oh, Frozen activates. They tried to cover the sound. He
Wait,
didn't hear it.
he
Look,
didn't
he's
see
on
it.
his screen. He's on his screen.
He's on your screen.
They covered it with audio. Does that end up unraveling ramp? It won't even. Yes, it will. It will matter. Xantares able to slip up, and then he catches the next one in transition.
They timed it perfectly.
They cover the audio, but they don't know about rain.
He was here the entire time.
The stoic Norwegian sits in the darkness of the B site and awaits the hope of eternal fire. They're gonna go for that bomb plant. Rain's gonna catch him off. Xantares trades. Oh my God, what more can he do? 3 kills already. Low health, 15 on the clock, and Kerrigan softened by the nade. Another blown away for 20.
No.
How are we 40 rounds deep? Back to the CT side here for eternal fire. Oh, and it's an opening kill for Elige. Now, Elige's success has come far and few between. First blood looks real good. A second, even better.
There's the...
Anybody's game.
Xantares back to his usual spot, but this time, and like last time, not putting pressure on the cross, just waiting for his chance to catch the
He's done well from here. He's done really well from this angle. But they lose Xantares.
Xantares died.
Action. Sits down Frozen, a flying Kerrigan. He gets his counterpart down. Jota loses the fight over towards that ramp.
That's a big
we've
find
still
with
got
the lurk
Xantares, so at least a trade frag found.
3v3, but look who's faster lower.
Yeah, they're gonna hit this quick. Smokes down around the site. What is that? Okay, off angle plant for Elige. A little bit weird, bro.
They don't plant right away. Rain
Walk's gonna
coming into
swing the
cover.
door.
Oh, what a shot!
Just clipped
What a
him.
shot!
And then he goes right back as Elige is on the line, but just gets away with it. We've got pressure from the double door. We've also got the flank inbound. Then Wicadia strikes with an element of surprise, and Elige is on 8 as he finds him. Tracks him through that smoke and hangs on to the side of the ramp room. You've got Brokey unknown to the CTs. And that element of unknowingness could cost Eternal Fire the first in OT4. A great double back. And Brokey denied by the best, terminating the hopes of FaZe at the start of this OT.
He went back to check.
Yes, he did.
Just in case he missed that minute timing. And it might have been one of Mini to keep it dynamic, even in the thick of it, has been everything. Jota, what a clean peek.
At 19 and 30, they send Jota in for that entry. He delivers.
Nice flash.
Know Xantares will. Turns that one back quick. And we haven't seen a sweep yet in any of these overtimes.
Feeding the beast.
Leaning back inside of Garage, Kerrigan and Brokey to the 2 versus 5, trying to find open roads, but there are closures every direction. Dead ends for FaZe Clan as they try their way through round 44. Nothing. 23 to 20. Doesn't this look like Brokey? Woxic puts that up on Hut. Not gonna miss the first chance. Fast swing out from Frozen denied. And this one just gets shut down upon. A late re-entry attempt out from Kerrigan. You can take that kill and leave.
Yeah, you take a breath in this spot. If you're wait, where's the bomb? Don't tell me the bomb's upstairs.
No, it fell. Did it fall outside the door?
Oh, it might be facing that T.
He scooped it up. He got it. It was just there in the corner.
All right. Okay. This at least keeps a chance now for FaZe in a late round situation.
CT's getting active.
I've seen so many good rounds from Jota in this spot, but by that same token, he always plays this spot.
Does Brokey predict it? Looks likely. Brokey on the clear.
There it is.
Yes, sir. Reads him and opens the round. But wasting no time lower is Xantares. In through the window.
No!
Double! 3! Match!
From Xantares on behalf of Turkey.
The beauty of this moment is Xantares going as above and beyond as he is because he wants a taste of something he has seen so infrequently. Years of Counter-Strike. And this would be the 3rd time we have seen him in a stadium. That feels wrong. But he is playing to a level of Counter-Strike deserving of a crowd.
We casted him 2018, Blast Istanbul, on a team that wasn't good enough to make it far, but the local hero. And thought, this is great, a player this good, but not with the pieces around him. Then he went into international waters, back to the Turkish super team.
Piece by
this
piece.
team is more than Xantares, but equally needs him as much as his old rosters did.
Brokey turns away. Bad timing on that one. Missed shot as well.
And now every shot.
Mistakes are starting to happen. Kerrigan, do you get active or is the risk not worth it? Madger not too far away and knocking on this B-bomb site with no defenders in position. Madger's gonna die first. Opens the possibility of a rotate. What is Frozen gonna do? Does he test it? No cover! Eternal Fire offering an opening back as Elise just runs down through those double doors. FaZe Clan will fight, and Eternal Fire will fail in their first of 3. Ticket for Eternal Fire. You could not have asked for a better second half in overtime 4 to close with. And we saw what happened when Xantares got fast timing down secret stairs. That was one of the rounds that unraveled around FaZe. That's when he was able to climb out through that window, when tragedy struck in round 39.
There's going to be a most impactful pair from FaZe. It's Brokey. I don't care what the numbers say. The clutches have been everything, but no, he misses again. Back-to-back rounds.
Not worth it. Not what they need in this instance.
And they have the lurk already as well.
Frozen, door open, Chota doubles down.
Oh, the lights are turning dim here for FaZe.
Eternal Fire will have 3 kills between them and the Spodek. As Xantares creeps behind enemy lines, those double doors primed for the taking, but Rain will not go down without a fight because FaZe never do. Woxic turns his attention over to the ramp. He misses his shot, and now you know damn well this retake is on. We've got 2 kits between Rain and Elige. Wakadia hangs on from the backside. Another trade from the double doors. It's all on the new piece, and he falters too. A decade of Counter-Strike in Katowice.